You thought that you were in a job where you could grow, you could thrive, and build your career. But suddenly, one day, you find that the company is no longer doing well, and you are the one who gets the pink slip. Layoffs are becoming more and more common, but getting rejected is a bad feeling, isn't it? It dents your self esteem and it is hard on bank account as well. But what do you do after the layoff? How do you bounce back after the layoff is the most important thing, isn't it? We'll cover that in detail in this video. So if you are someone who has faced a layoff recently or you think you might face one someday, watch this video till the end. If you're a senior professional looking for career growth, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel and even follow me on LinkedIn because I share career growth tips and strategies every day. If you are looking for your next job and you want a dedicated 1.5 hours powerful webinar and a step-by-step blueprint for job search, make sure you register and attend my next live webinar. You will find that link in the description. Now coming to bounce back after a layoff. See, in the dynamic environment we live in today, layoffs are becoming so common and there could be a number of reasons, right? The main reason is generally the company is not doing well, right? Their top line is going down or costs are increasing and they have to lay off people to keep their finances in check. The second common reason is suddenly the industry goes through a turnaround. Okay, everything changes or a technology change, and to face that future, company has to lay off a particular department or an older technology people, something like this. Third common scenario is company undergoes a merger or acquisition and the new company has other plans, right? And the fourth reason is change in top leadership, where the new leadership wants to take the company in a new direction and has to lay off certain people who don't align with that direction, right? So these are possibly the four reasons where layoffs happen. But on your personal level, right? At a company level, this is fine. But at your personal level, losing a job is hard, right? It dents your self-esteem. And they say that, layoff is not about you, it's about them. Company was not doing well or something. But it's bullshit, right? At your personal level, companies telling you that, you are no longer needed. We can function without you. That rejection is really bad, isn't it? And of course, it takes a toll on your bank account also, at least in the short term, right? So, see, you have every right and reason to feel depressed, to give up, completely lose perspective. Okay, and but you will not do it. Okay, you are attending this video, you are watching this video, taking notes, you will understand how to bounce back after a layoff. Okay, because if you are not smart enough after layoff, you can derail your career completely, right? And even though that experience of layoff is a bad feeling, it need not be that bad in the overall career context. And Alexander Graham Bell says that when one door opens, another one sorry, when Bell says that one door closes, another one opens, right? So if you are smart enough to do this transition well, you might end up getting a better opportunity. You might be stuck in your last job and you will suddenly realize what you really want to do, or you might get a better opportunity. How about that? Let's now work towards that, right? So in this video, I'll share 6 tips to help you get back on track after a layoff. Okay, I'll share how to mentally get out of that feeling, how to find a new job, how to answer the new employer when they ask you about layoff. I'll cover all those things in this video. So make sure you're taking notes along this video, because just this video should help you kickstart your job search journey. The first step, get it out of the system. See, I know your instinct will tell you that to get back to job search as soon as possible. I want that next job as soon as possible. I cannot sit at home. I'm feeling rejected, and what about my bank balance and all these things. I understand, but you haven't mentally come out of that, right? So if you face the employer, the hiring manager now, you might vent it out on them. They will not see real you, isn't it? So you do not want to face the interviewers when you are not prepared. So make sure you get out of that zone. How do you do that? Take a vacation, literally. Okay? And it need not be a long vacation. Go out on weekend, play, go for hiking, go out with friends, right? Second technique could be find a friend or a mentor. It's very important to unload that emotional baggage by talking it out, right? That frustration, that grief, that anger towards your company, talk it out rather than vomiting on your employer, isn't it? So it's important to vomit that out in a safe environment, get it out of your system. That's the most important tip for you. I understand you will want to get back as soon as possible. I'll tell you how to do that, but take some time out for yourself. Okay? And it might happen that you haven't taken time out for a while. You have been working for many years right after college. This might be some time where you will get to really just relax, just introspect, even look at yourself, even focus on your family. Just take some time out for yourself, right? That's the tip number one. The second tip is prepare a financial plan. See, the most of the stress you will face is what will happen with my savings, what will happen with my family needs, and all that. It's better to put it on paper, right? So find out your bank balance or your investments and even check on your expenses, right? And make a calculation on how much runway you have. Even if you don't get a salary for next few months, what is that runway? Find that out. And you want to give yourself as much as time as possible because job search is not easy. It need not be fast. I'm telling you the reality. I'll tell you the strategy to get that job as soon as possible, but you need to give yourself time as much as possible. Even involve your family. Okay? Check with them how you can cut back on some expenses, how you can cut back on spendings. You need to involve them. They have to also face the reality. All right, they are with you. Just talk to them properly and let them be with you in this game. Okay? Now, the third tip for you is prepare a crisp explanation. Right? You have been laid off, but you want to tell the next employer. Obviously, it will come out in the interviews. You cannot hide it, and you cannot completely wing this question altogether. So prepare short, crisp, objective explanation about what happened. And you can say something like this that, my last company was going through a complete changeover or restructuring, and my whole department got laid off, right? I mean, we were not aligned with the new policy they were making. But you know what? I took this opportunity to rethink my career. And after that introspection, now I found out that this is the best career for me, or this company, this role is where I'm best suited for. See what I've done? I've given you an explanation where you are not saying that you are a victim and you are stuck. You are exactly telling them that yes, past is past. You have got out of that thing and you are looking forward to your future. Right? Employers want to know that. See, and employers understand that layoffs are common. You just need to give them in that perspective. Okay, so that they don't question other things. You need to be upfront, straight, but be crisp and do not badmouth your previous employee. You do not want to even go along that path. You want to convince the next employer about your future with them. So make a crisp explanation and get back to discussion about your future, right? The fourth strategy is use a job search strategy. Okay, that's the strategy. Job search is hard, it's stressful, it's long, and you cannot just depend on luck. Okay, so you need to prepare your marketing material. You need to make sure that you have all the interview questions prepared, right? And you cannot just depend on job portals, especially for mid-career level. The best jobs are hidden and you can only find them through networking. So you need a proper strategy to go through this entire journey. What you do is that just meet me live in my next masterclass, because I share exact 6-step job search strategy, what I call champions job search strategy. So you will find the link in the description. Meet me in that free masterclass and get that strategy for yourself. You also need a community. You also need people who are with you on this, right? You are not alone. And if they are the people who are also on job search journey, and that's why I've created a community of career champions club, where all of us are in job search basically. So we are with each other, we share our knowledge, tips, strategies, also frustrations. And like we find that yes, everyone is like me, we feel comforted, isn't it? So all those details will be covered in that masterclass. Make sure you are attending that masterclass. The fifth strategy is keep the momentum. Job search is long, but you need to make sure you're spending as much time as it takes. So slot it out in your daily schedule. This much time I'm going to be focused on the job search related tasks. All right. And if you are prone to procrastinating, keep goals for yourself. Okay. Take this as a full-time job. Just like you would go to an office, or if you're working from home, you will log in, let's say at 10 a.m., something like this. Treat this as your job. Spend those many hours every day on job search related tasks. And even for those small wins, reward yourself. Like say you get an acceptance, like say a recruiter calls you, you reward yourself. That way you keep that motivation level higher. But it's a volume game, right? So more applications you do, more people you network with, more interview calls you get, even more interviews you get rejected, you get selected in the rest of the interviews, right? So it's a volume game. Finally, you need to spend those many hours. You need to have those many, bullets hit at the job search to get one right. The sixth strategy for you is stay positive and healthy. Okay. See, mind plays tricks on us. So someday we feel that we are on a high, we are confident, positive. On other days we feel, oh no, I mean we are low, we are having self-doubt. Oh, I mean I got laid off. I don't know if next employer will, accept me. We are stressed. Some finances are going down, so we are anxious. All these things are going to happen with you, right? I'll be very straightforward. As I told you, you have all the reasons to feel depressed. Okay, what you need to find is ways to stay positive. Surround yourself with people. Have your family with you, have your friends with you. Again, I talked about community where all of us are in job search mode. So that really helps. Affirmations is an excellent technique. Okay, affirmations are positive statements which feed your mind in a positive sense. I have a separate YouTube video for affirmations that you will find link in the description. What do? Just bookmark that 1 minute video and watch that every single day. Just trust me on this. You will naturally start getting positive thoughts. You will feel good about yourself right in the morning, so that rest of the day you will be on track. You will work on your job search with a positive mindset, right? And along the way, stay healthy, eat right, sleep well, go for a walk, take exercise, meditate. All the last thing you want is you are falling sick, or you're not good, you're not healthy for facing the interviewers, right? So it's going to be a phase in your life. Just slot it out and say that, let's say this month to this month, it's a phase of job search for me. Just think about next year, how you will look back on this phase. You will tell someone that, hey, last year, you remember in April I was doing job search. Something like this. Just accept this as a phase in your life. Okay, so I've shared 6 strategies. Let me quickly refresh and summarize. 3 do's. Assess your household budget and make a financial plan and find out how much runway you have. Second do is craft a simple, crisp, objective explanation for your layoff. And third, use a proper job search strategy. I have 3 don'ts for you. Don't approach recruiters before you have gotten it out of the system. Okay? Don't vomit on the employer your grief and anger about layoff. Second don't is don't rush to the job market. Make sure you are using a proper strategy. You are targeting the right employers. You are prepared for interviews. Make sure you don't rush, but do it properly. And third is don't neglect your well-being. Last thing you want is to fall sick along this journey. All right. So I understand this is an important and a very stressful phase in your career. But as I said, this might be just a short-term phase in your career. If you just use my 6 strategies, right? I'm sure this will be just a temporary phase. You will get back on your feet very soon. And my wish and my blessings that the next job you will get even better than the last one. May you find the dream job. Let this be just a small ditch for you in your career and you get back as soon as possible. I hope you like this video. If you like this video, just hit that like button and comment your questions or your feedback about this video. And subscribe to this channel because I'll be posting such videos every week. And see you in the next video.